Hey guys, I'm Sku and I'm here with my good friend Mike.
Hi everybody, Mike here.
How's it going?
Good.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh. You brought in something special for us today. What is it?
Yep, today I got something really cool that I think I've been waiting for nearly a year.
Drum roll, please.
It is the Super 7 He-Man.
Oh, wow. Well, it looks like a box so far, but that is the Super 7 He-Man. This has just arrived at your doorstep.
This has just arrived from America.
From America.
Only days before.
Oh,
yeah.
bless them.
I ordered this on November 2016.
Wow, that's a long time
It's taken a long time to get here. Yep.
So we're going to open it up here and have a look at it, right?
I think, yeah, let's get this little muscle man out of the box.
I'll open this up. Oh. Okay, check it out. Ooh.
Oh.
And there it is. Super 7 He-Man himself. Wow, look at that. It looks just like the original ones.
Yeah, it's freaking cool as hell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really. Yeah, so we had a look at it before, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess it's the ultimate He-Man figure that you always wanted, right? This is what you imagined you were playing with. But you weren't. You were playing with a terrible little...
Yeah, because this is a
Weird little muscle
way
man
advanced version, right? He's got all
yeah.
the latest articulation schemes. He's got a whole new sculpt and a new color palette. And yet they've released him in this very, very classic looking design. It looks really cool.
Yeah, and it is cool, but it's also a little bit absurd when you actually stop to look at it. It's a strange outfit. I mean, you know, to I don't know. Imagine that was released as a toy ever. Now that you see it like this is a bit weird, but
Yeah,
I guess
definitely.
it happened. It happened to us.
For some reason, He-Man is really, really popular today.
Yeah.
Even though he looks like that.
It is. Look at the outfit. I mean, I think eyes are always drawn to the obvious things like the little furry underpants.
Yeah.
But then this weird chest thing is also a bit odd looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems believable that a guy would go out dressed like that to fight.
Yeah, it's
Bad
not
guys.
implausible. Well, he lives on another planet, so for him that's just normal.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
the normal garb.
this is Eternia
It's hot, I guess.
day wear. Would you wear this out in the day on Eternia?
Yeah, they all wear pretty crazy costumes. Anyway, look, he comes with some weapons, right? There's his usual
he's got
sword.
everything.
He's got his usual sword there, but then there's this two swords.
Power sword.
It's the power sword. It's in two halves.
They're
for some
kind of
reason.
different. This is the power sword that I remember when I was young. I'm not sure. This one is probably, I guess, from a different toy. Maybe the classics, the original.
Slightly different design, eh?
Matty Collector Classics sword. I don't know. Probably should know that, but I don't know. I just got it because I missed out on those original ones that came out. You know, was way too slow. Like I didn't think about buying those until like probably 3 years after they came out, and then when these came up, I was like, man, I'm not missing out on that. We gotta get it. So picked up He-Man, and of course, He-Man's best frenemy,
Best enemy. Should I grab him?
Skeletor. Who is right there, Skeletor.
Skeletor, same kind of box as before. You've seen that.
Yeah, I mean I think it's a standard box, right? Everybody knows what the
It's cool that they at least print that on there. It's a nice, like, tidy design.
Yeah,
Very simple, but...
Ooh, there he is.
So that is...
Skeletor.
Skeletor. So that's the two of them there, man. And again, Skeletor looks exactly like I remember him to look.
Yeah, very cartoon accurate for sure.
Cool thing with both of these, they both come with swappable heads. That's a new thing. The originals just had the one.
Yeah, I think that's what makes them the ultimates, I guess. That's why, yeah, the ultimate edition, I guess, because they come with all the extra bits and pieces.
Two swords each.
Yeah.
He-Man's got an axe and a shield.
Staff.
Mr. Skellington comes with that staff. I remember the staff.
The dashing, I think that's Kaldor, I think, right? Kaldor, that head there.
Totally.
I think. I don't know.
And
Not even a huge expert on Motu lore or anything, really.
Yeah.
But
you saw Skeletor and He-Man, and you thought you'd have to have the two most iconic He-Man characters, right?
Yeah.
In their most classic form.
These were my favorites when I was a kid, and this is the version your kid self would have wanted, I think, isn't it? That's the thing. Your kid self would have been out of his freaking mind if someone had brought him these and gone, there you go.
Yeah.
Little you, enjoy these.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thanks, mystery weird old guy.
Yeah. Thanks, mister.
Thanks, it's the weird janitor. Hey, kid, you want some He-Man toys? Just come to my shed.
Janitor get all these toys from?
Oh, look, backside. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. Same in each, but this art is pretty cool.
Yeah, so the original toys had some kind of artwork very similar, and all the pictures of the figurines as well. Yeah,
the collect 'em all figurines.
Yeah, so those are the other ones you can get from this line. And it's all your classic characters, isn't it? He-Man, Teela, Ram-Man, Skeletor, Faker, Hawk, Fangor, Lodar, Quake, Man-at-Arms, Hordak.
Yeah, they're planning a pretty big line by the looks of it, right? I mean,
so these ones haven't even come out yet.
Some of those I wouldn't personally bother with. I don't think those lists were. That wasn't just a suggestion back in the day. That was like a mission, wasn't it? I mean,
it was an itinerary.
Yeah, an itinerary. those were things that would be attained at some point. Yeah, and there was nothing worse than having almost all of them and just missing out on one, and it wasn't even one that you really wanted. No. It was some obscure character like Quake. Who the hell is Quake? Evil meteor smashing mutant. Yeah, you wouldn't have Quake, and you'd want Quake desperately, but yeah, you didn't know who Quake was.
That's all right.
A weird periphery character.
You got these two guys, and I think they look really cool.
Yeah, so the packaging is pretty cool. It's exactly as you remember it, isn't it?
Yeah, the card backing. It's even got a punched hole at the top.
Yeah,
not that they'd ever hang it on a hook.
And the comic book in the back there as well.
Yeah. The same font and everything. Skeletor, Masters of the Universe.
It's a shame to open them up, but I think that's personally what I like to do is to open them and display them, right?
Yeah, and then
but each to their own. But yeah, I think we'll try and cut these open really carefully and nicely.
Trust me.
2 hours later.
So here they are out of the box.
Yeah, which was
a process.
A process, yeah.
Wow.
I tried to open them out of their clamshell packaging without damaging the packaging, and He-Man was all right. It's kind of okay job on that one, but Skeletor, I just butchered the packaging.
Oh, but you have to get them out.
I was really confident going into the second package as well.
I thought it was going to be one slice just down the edge, and then you'd be able to slide it right out.
Just pop out.
Yeah.
No, I'll show you. Skeletor's packaging.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I've always thought there must be an alternative way to do this style of packaging, but in a way that can be resealed.
With a zip on it.
Opened or resealed easily.
Sadly the packaging was a little damaged, but He-Man and Skeletor survived intact.
Yeah.
And man, they look cool as.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Wow.
Seeing them out of the box.
Yeah.
They're really spot on.
So we've got everything here laid out. And
all the accessories.
What's different about these guys, you reckon, to the original ones? I mean, clearly the articulation is
just
majorly changed.
Light years ahead.
Really good articulation. He's got an ab crunch now, I noticed, which is good.
The others were just basic 5 points of articulation nightmares, weren't they? I mean, just strange looking little lumps of plastic. That's sort of, low res versions of these, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or something.
And yet it seems so similar in so many ways.
It does, I think that's because this is it, isn't it? This is what you were playing with in your mind as a kid.
Yeah.
Same with this, all of those figures, Star Wars as well, and Mask and all those little limited articulation figures.
You see them now and you're like, oh man,
how did I ever play with that thing?
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. These aren't really for playing with though. They're collector's toys.
No, but if you did have to, duke it out for, you know,
On the
the
battlefield.
rights to Eternia. These are the two guys that you'd bring to that
Man.
event, I guess. Yeah, they're
Skeletor
really cool.
looks
The
cool.
color is cool.
I
The
remember the original head on Skeletor. You'd squeeze him in it, and you could squeeze his whole head right in. He just had a rubber head.
yeah, right. Yeah, and it didn't really have any shape to the outside of it.
That
I
always
remember.
helped him stand up, though. The staff there. He can fit a sword down the back there too.
Oh yeah, he's got a
He-Man's got his
He-Man's
axe,
got
and that's just
Oh,
slotted down
Skeletor's
the
is a
back.
bit better actually. Look at that.
Yeah,
He's got an actual purpose-built thing, whereas He-Man's is a little bit
so a sword can
tacked on
put one
seeming.
in there.
Yeah. Whoa,
Oh yeah, and then the cape will go over that as well.
that's pretty cool.
The heads are supposed to just pop off as well, and you can switch them out. They're just different variants of the character. Different haircuts for He-Man.
Yeah, I think again, they're one is the Matty Collector original head.
Yeah.
I think the other one is
Oh, like
A
the
variant
2000s
head.
comic and 2000s show.
and then
whatever.
one is meant to be like the Filmation accurate head, I guess.
Yeah.
The heads are cool though. This one in particular is really cool.
Which one's that?
That's like a more realistic. And we were just
yeah.
discussing Keldor, which we believe is what's happening here. I'm sure people know a lot more than we do about
Yeah.
the lore, but I guess that's a transformation from Keldor from this guy to this guy.
To this guy. To that guy.
But these are cool. These little comic book cover panels
Here's the He-Man one.
that came with them. They're not actually comics. I thought they were comics, but it's just
No.
a little.
Well, on the back
Just a
it's
little,
got
a little resume
of each character. This one's for He-Man, and that one's for Skeletor.
strengths and skills.
Yeah, plus
His,
points and damage and defense. And
Things he's done to improve business over the last year.
he has to justify his position in Eternia.
His KPIs for
What have you
next
done for
year.
Eternia, Mr. He-Man? You've caused much more destruction than anything of any value, sir. Well, I've I defeated Skeletor many times. Yeah, that's about it.
But yeah, they're pretty cool, aren't they? They're pretty awesome figures.
Yeah,
Good variation in the colors on on all the plastics, like especially on him, right? Like you got the dark with the little light colored highlights there.
yeah. We noticed these are hand painted, eh?
Yeah.
Because there's imperfections.
Oh yeah,
in it.
yeah, right. Well,
This
they look
cross
they
in
look
here
like it for sure.
has little imperfections in the paint job, which means someone painted it by hand, which is great.
I mean, yeah, as I think everybody who is getting these knows, there's been a huge wait, and there was all sorts of problems with, I think, tooling issues. Certain old tools that had been used to make things were not in as good a condition as they thought, and so they had to, remanufacture new tools, I guess, from new sculpts. I think the staff here was, the power staff was one of the bits that had to be replaced.
Yeah, there's a lot of new sculpting and new
and it
complete
all caused delays.
with the articulation as well being completely different. They had to redesign that from the ground up as well.
And yeah, I mean, I guess it was worth the wait. I mean, not that my life depended on getting them at any particular date, but it did take a long time. I don't know if the communication with the people who had forked out for the pre-order was, totally up to scratch. At the beginning, it was pretty light on the ground.
Oh, really?
With the explanations as to why it wasn't, happening.
Yeah.
But then customer service always got back to me like within 24 hours, so you didn't feel like
cease and desist.
yes, sir, stop calling us, please. We've cancelled your order.
Yeah. No, so you basically harangued them constantly, like Andy Dufresne, until they finally caved in and sent these out to you. You got them before anyone else, right? You're the first in the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we live in New Zealand. Also.
Yeah.
So He-Man and Skeletor, Super 7 toys, you happy with them?
Yeah, really happy with them. They're really cool.
They get your thumbs up.
Yep, they get a thumbs up, that's for sure.